The industrial update is here, so let's go over the basics of what you can do and what you need to know. So, what does industrial rust mean? Well, that means we get a couple of new items and we get automation. Automation basically means that we can move items around in our base and we also can automate crafting. So, what new items are there? There's an electric furnace, an industrial crafter, a conveyor, and that goes along with a storage adapter. You could also call this the piping update because it adds piping to the game. So it adds a pipe tool that works just like the wire tool or a hose tool. It can go in the tool cupboard and it takes 2 high-quality craft. So we're going to go over the 3 ideas here: the electric furnace, the industrial crafter, and moving items around with a conveyor and storage adapters. Let's talk about the new electric furnace. So this cooks using electricity instead of wood. So that also means that there's going to be no charcoal. It's small, so it can fit a lot of places. It takes 1 electricity and has to be turned on. It's a little ways down the level 2 tech tree and takes 500 scrap to research. You'll also have to find some tech trash along with your high qual and metal frags before you can craft one. Now let's move on to the industrial crafter. This bad boy crafts automatically for us. All you have to do is put a BP in and supply it with the ingredients, and then turn it on and it'll get to work. It has to be attached to a workbench of appropriate level for the BP that it's crafting. Once again, this also takes 1 power. Just as a note, you can actually research things like low grade and GP to put in here. This is another tier 2 item that takes 75 scrap, and crafting it takes 2 tech trash and a little bit of high qual. So let's look at the basics of a conveyor and storage adapter. A conveyor will move items from one storage adapter to another. And these storage adapters can be connected to most storage items in the game, like the new furnaces or storage boxes. You also have the option to apply a filter and be selective with what moves through it. Each conveyor requires 1 power and has a pass-through. The conveyor and storage adapter are both tier 1 items and require 210 total scrap, starting from nothing. And there's a few good reasons to want to move items automatically. You could pull cooked items out of a furnace, you could back up your TC, or you could provide a drop box that moves items into the core. If you'd like to go more in depth on some of these topics, I do have a full playlist over on my channel. And